A number of years ago, if you would have saw me working at my computer and come up and said, hey, let me hear what you're listening to, you would have heard some combination, most likely, of dubstep, trap, something with this hard driving beat that I could use to ramp myself up. There were a couple of times I faced big deadlines with some writing projects, much like the creative stuff you're trying to go after, where all of a sudden I don't have within me what I need to get across the finish line. I don't have within me what I need to maybe get across the finish line at the high level of quality that I want to get there. And what I learned through those experiences, through years of doing this, whether it was tapping into espresso, plus dubstep, plus whatever your thing is, I found that I was getting to the other side of those projects and I was barely skidding into the finish line. And I'm depleted, I'm exhausted, I'm probably numb. I'm not more human, I'm less human. And so I get through the creative push, but I'm actually losing my depth at being consistently creative, at having an expansive creativity, because I'm shrinking it, because I'm abusing who I am. I'm abusing the gift that I've been given. So when I'm asked, how do you motivate yourself when you want to work hard, when you want to get after it? You've got to understand the difference between hype and motivation. Hype is when you use external pressure to force yourself into try to doing something. Motivation renews you. And it's when you learn who you are, apart from what you're trying to do, so that you can enjoy what you're actually trying to accomplish. If it's not something you're enjoying, then you need to ask yourself, am I supposed to be doing this? Does somebody else need to do this? Do I need to wait? Do I need to take a break? If you want to really get into the depths, that inner working, those guts of who you are, it's pausing the mental mechanism that kicks in for all of us that says, if I don't get this done, then they will think blank about me. If I don't get this done, then this means this blank is true about me. They will think I'm inadequate. I don't have what it takes, that I'm not needed around here. Whatever it is, whatever the fear, what we want to learn to do is to pay attention to how we're going about doing something. So if I'm trying to hype myself up into it, and then dubstep may work great for you, that's fine. I'm total hippie now. I have like campfire rain music playing, or rain sounds. That may change later. It's what works now. But what I can tell you is this: if you want to learn to motivate yourself to work hard, you pause the mental mechanism that kicks in that causes you to confuse who you are with what you do and the reception of how others will treat your work. And so when you know who you are and you can pause that mental mechanism and you can really reflect, like, I am me, regardless of how this project turns out. I am me, regardless of what people think about it. Then you get really honest about what's happening on the inside and find that ability to consistently renew, to get after motivation. We don't know this very well. We know hype. We know carrot stick rewards. We know pressure. We know fear. And it's a lie to say that we need all of that to be creative, because it gets us across the finish line, but we become less of who we truly are, less of who we were meant to be, less of a human being, because we deformed while we were doing it. And so we want to learn to rehumanize what's been dehumanized by learning to pay attention to what's motivating me. Then I can tap into those places where I want to work hard. Peace.